Okay, so we're gonna start by removing this panel here. Gotta remove all of the little push pin clips. So we're gonna remove those first.
Damn, it looks real ugly without that piece on.
You get to see all. Definitely some sketchy wiring in here. This should be tied up. Loosely zip tied there.
Looks like someone did some aftermarket wiring.
Oh, you know what? I bet you this is for the wiring on the very bottom of the bumper. All those little LED lights.
Six torques.
Here are the 2 torques right there. And then these ones.
How about these ones?
Yes, also those ones. You're right, also those ones. Is it T30? T30s to take this out. These ones in the center have like a smaller washer, but they're the same bolt, see that? So the bigger bolt washers go on the outside. You have this portion of the grill, and then this is gonna be the section that we gotta pop off to get to the bolts underneath it. So like right here, we're gonna pop this piece off. Not this portion of the grill, I don't think, but it looked like this cover has gotta come off to be able to get the bolts that are like hidden underneath here. But it's all clipped in from the bottom section. It's about to come off. I just gotta be really gentle. So now that we got that portion of the grill off, we got to get these, which looks like a T30. You got another one hiding down there, and a little one on the side here, and it's the same on the opposite side. It looks like it's bolted in right there, so it's going to stop me from taking the bumper off if I don't get this off. Just a little tip, if you're going to jack a car up, always make sure that you use the proper jack point. This, right here. You always have a jack point on whatever car you're working on. They have jack points on certain spots. There'll be different spots, but never just jack the car up from a pinch weld. Especially on a nice car like this, you will destroy it. You have this one in the corner here, and that's T20, so you're gonna have that on the other side also. And I'm not seeing anything else, so I think that may be it. Just the 4 8mm in the wheel liner, and then the 1 T20 in the corner. This one here is for the camera, and then the one back there is for the light. So this is where the damage is. I'm guessing this is where he hit mainly, and then kind of like right here is where it broke the worst. Come over on this side too, you can see there used to be, I'm guessing right here, the grill was all, you know, normal, and then it was all in one piece, obviously, but it's broken there, broken right here too, and then, yeah, we're gonna try to get a new grill. There's no way we're saving that thing and trying to make that look better, because it's not gonna happen.
This is not stock, correct? This is all aftermarket.
The whole bumper is stock, but
like the whole bumper up with the lip.
They molded this onto it, yeah.
This whole lip with the grill, it's all aftermarket.
Yeah, and then
with the LED lights.
I think they.
Which looks like a giant fire hazard.
Dude, yeah, and especially if you're grinding, you know, the lip on the ground, yeah, it's sketchy.
There's no cover for that. It's just like that.
No, and that's another thing too. Yeah, so the car got dropped off and there were no little lower covers. So I don't know where those are. Maybe whoever wrapped the car or worked on it last didn't put them back on, but they're missing. Dude, this is
that looks like a mess.
Oh man, yeah. That's it right there. It's all the mounting points are just sheared off. It was glued on. Oh, it did have some actual mounting points on the bottom, but Going now, yeah, like you can tell, it was all globbed on all the top.
Oh yeah.
But there's no reusing that.
Nope. I had to sand down this fiberglass right here. It was getting really cracked, and you know, it's time to just grind it down, and we're gonna put some filler on it, sand it down, and repaint it all gloss black. Get it looking real nice. Same thing on this side as well, just lots of cracks.
Okay, so a tip for fixing fiberglass, you always want to V out whatever you're trying to fix. Like see here, if you look at this angle, there's sort of like a channel for the fiberglass to sit into. If you don't have that, it's just not going to be as good of a repair. So all these little cracks, I've tried to V out all the areas where we need to re-fiberglass. So you can see I've got the whole bottom portion of the lip prepped out. I've got all the cracks and everything filled in with fiberglass on the inside, and now the outside. So now I'm going to shape all this and try to get the shape back. So now you can see it's definitely holding up. But now all of this needs to be sanded and shaped, and then we're going to go over and reshape the final little bits here and there with some body filler, and then the whole thing's going to get primed, sanded, and then painted. And let's check out one. Let's check it. And you got one over here with the wiggle wire fixing a huge crease in that door. I think we filmed it.
Missed the spot.
Got the whole thing with the final spread of fiberglass on everything. This is a little bit different process than I would normally do. I would typically like to get it from the back side first with a real sheet of fiberglass, mold it in, do it all, you know, proper. But this lip, if you look here, it's actually molded to the bumper, so there's no way to even get to the back side. Peek in here too, look. I don't know if you can see. There's literally, like, if you can see my hand, there's not even enough room. Can you see my hand in there? You can't even get your hand all the way in here to do anything. And the problem is I have to separate the whole thing, and I damage the wrap if I was to go and cut this off. So customer wants to sell the car. We're trying to get this thing done the easiest way possible without having to rewrap the whole thing and repaint everything. So it'll be a good repair, but it's not the ideal way to do it. Are done. Huge chunk was missing there. Now it's all back together. Should be nice and strong too. So we should be good. Just gotta prime this thing and prep it, and then we can paint it. We're just getting these, actually there are these right here. We're replicating some doors that are missing on the bottom of the Rolls-Royce bumper. So we're gonna create them out of these fiberglass layers. So we're gonna start with these mats here. We're gonna get the coating on these, and then we're probably gonna do a couple layers of this here, which is, I believe, 090. So we're gonna do the first 2 layers with this here, and then we're gonna do a top 2 layers with this here. We got our 2 panels here. This is the one that we started with. It's a just fiberglass template. You can see here. This is the initial shape to basically put a door on this exposed area. So we created this out of fiberglass. So now you can actually bolt it in place, and then I'm going to glue a little shim here on the back side, so it's got a little way to hook in on this end, and then screw it in here, and then we just re-secured the lip, which broke off from the wreck. So now all of this should sit nice and tight, and it'll cover all these exposed wires. This here.